So there are a lot of people that are just so eager, not just willing to believe that we're all paid actors, paid by George Soros, but they're eager to believe that, because you have to understand these people, well, I don't know if they fell for the fact they think they're the majority. The right-wing echo chamber is so good at what they do. They've got all their right-wing podcasters out there like Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, even Nick Fuentes, who's almost like abandoning Trump at this point. And he's made a lot of posts that are indicative of that. He sees him for what he is. He is the deep state. And even Nick Fuentes, the self-proclaimed Shotzi, sees that. But it seems weird, all these people are just so willing to believe that we're all paid actors because they don't want to believe that we are all against them, that there are so many of us. If you don't know the song Let's Have a War by the Dead Kennedys, then you should know it now. It's incredible. There's so many of us. 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 There are so many of us. And we just proved that yesterday. Over 12 million. That's not surprising. Dare I say there will be more the next time, until something changes. And in the meantime, we have in different states, things are popping up about people that were inwardly from the inside trying to upend our electoral process in these small counties, these small county seats, people who are entrusted with our ballots, with the process, purposely there to sabotage that very process. And we knew, there had been election deniers installed in all sorts of different places. They were running for office in some places. And there are some states that were on top of it, and they wouldn't even let adjudicated insurrectionists into office, wouldn't even let them hold a seat. I don't know why we can't be more like them, but you'd think the United States would follow form when there was precedent for it. You'd think there would be, Supreme Court. We have a captured Supreme Court. It all needs to be overthrown. We know that. And while we're paying attention to this, we also need to pay attention to what's going on globally. Because China is encircling Taiwan. Russia has positioned itself off the coast of Alaska. And the United States sent 700 troops to Seal Island. They're positioning for something that they're not talking about in the headlines. We definitely need to pay attention to that too. So please, everybody needs to stock up on things, just in case you can't leave your house for a while. Do as I say, not as I do, because I'm not entirely stocked up as I should be either. But there's no time to waste here. So take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Do I worry that I might get shot wearing this shirt? Yes, but that's because I come from, near Detroit, and I have a certain amount of respect for people with literal hair trigger tempers. But we have to be willing to do those things. And I am one of those people that's willing to do those things. It's never been smart, but bravery is often, it's very synonymous with stupidity. And I will leave it there. I'm walking my dog on the nature trail. And I'll catch up with you all later. Thank you again for everybody that showed up. Fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. We all remain peaceful, which is exactly what we knew we would do. Can't believe they go on the news and say Democrats, they're the violent ones. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's all spin. It's all spin. And our very presence, our very peaceful presence, just throws that right back in their faces as the lies they are, as the bullshit it is. Thank you for watching my videos.